Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Wednesday, June 19th. Yes, I know I haven't posted in a while, but I figured this is the perfect day for me to come back from my monk mode. See, a lot of the times what happens is this. We start on our journey in business, and then life happens. We get thrown off course, and then we completely give up. In this video, I want to talk about that particular thing, which is staying focused and, most importantly, not getting faked out by fear. See, the other thing that I started to do, and I highly recommend you guys should do this. I never used to do this, but I've realized that it's tripled my productivity and my efficiency. And taking a notebook like this, buy one. I think this one is $10, and a pen everywhere you go, because you're going to start coming up with ideas. Because when you're in business, you get bombarded with all these ideas, and instead of keeping those ideas in your head, you have to write them down. So I use this book for everything. It's got all my ideas, and even all my video topics are all in there, so I don't miss anything. Because when I started doing this YouTube channel, I would say something, then I'll miss something. I'm like, damn, the people needed to hear that. So I highly recommend you get something like this. But yeah, so topic of today's video on this Juneteenth is getting faked out by fear. And this is something that happens to all of us. For me, it still happens, but I have a solution for that, and I think you guys will love that solution. It's uncomfortable though. So if you are used to doing things the comfortable way, this video is not for you. This is the day that they freed the slaves. So you have to understand that at one point, the people that were fighting for their freedom had the fear of fighting against the system that was holding them back. And same thing with you, right? It's like you have to fight against yourself, because the system is the system. It's never going to change, okay? But now you're fighting against yourself. You're limiting beliefs and all this stuff. I'm willing to bet that you are still stuck in the grind. You're still stuck in the same cycle that you've been in for the last year, 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, whatever the case is, which is on this beautiful holiday, instead of you putting in the work, getting some work done, you're probably out there enjoying yourself. You're probably out there drinking, brunching. See, the thing about human beings is that it takes us a while to learn our lessons. Same thing for me. There's certain things that I had to be told multiple times before it sunk in. A lot of you guys are still stuck there, I've noticed. I've been talking to a lot of smart people. I'm telling you, some of you guys are so brilliant, and you might look at somebody like me and say, oh, this guy's smarter than me. No, I'm not smarter than you. We're the same. The only difference between me and you is that I take chances, and you are giving up. And I see this all the time, where you find somebody, right? We have a conversation, because I get a lot of calls nowadays, right? And thank you for supporting, to my watchers. Thank you for supporting. And I get a lot of people watching my videos, and then they reach out, and I can tell by the type of questions they're asking me, by the type of action they've already taken, that they're already almost there. They're like right there. There's this meme that's going around social media where there are two miners, right? Diamond miners, and one is right there, and they're digging for diamonds. We're able to dig and find the diamonds, and then on the other side I'm going to put a picture of it, and then on the other side there's another diamond miner, and he's given up just inches away from the biggest diamond anybody's ever found. That's most of you guys. You're inches away. And it hurts me, because It hurts me because I see the potential, and you can't force somebody to see something they cannot see. They just have to hopefully one day get the message. And I hope if this is you that is watching this video, and I hope the message sinks in that if we've talked before in the past, and I've complimented you and I've told you that you can do it, please believe me, you can do it. You're inches away, because I speak to a lot of people that are light years behind you. All you need is that extra push. And maybe some of these videos are going to make the difference. I don't know. But here's the solution to not get faked out by fear, okay? Are you ready for this? It's very simple. I'm going to give you the game. And I hope you listen. And I've said this a million times. You need to tune out the noise. There's too much going on in your head. You need to tune out the noise, because by you going out to brunch, by you going out to that family event for Juneteenth, you're going to interact with your haters. Your haters are right there. And sometimes you might think, oh, haters are strangers. No. Some of your biggest haters are family members and friends. Those are some of your biggest haters. You need to tune out that noise until you made it. Then you can come around and not be bothered by the hate, because it's going to happen. But you're getting faked out because you are stuck. And everybody else knows you're stuck. They can see it. Because if you're not stuck, you'll be leveled up, right? They can see right through you. So why bother going to these functions? Why bother going to the barbecue? Why bother going to that family event that you've been invited to if you know majority of those people are going to be haters anyway? Here's what I recommend. I recommend show up when you made it already. I'm not telling you not to go. I'm just letting you know that maybe you might need to hold off on that going out thing. You might need to hold off on it. And then put in the work. When other people are having a good time today on Juneteenth, you need to be going hard. You need to be going in. Because you're focused on the wrong thing. That's my second point here. A lot of people are focused on the wrong thing. And we see the consequences right now in society of people who are focused on the wrong thing that are crying on TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, you know what's going on TikTok. I don't have to spell out for you that people are crying on TikTok right now because they focused on the wrong thing for decades. Now the consequences are coming to bite them in the ass. Don't let that be you. Don't focus on the wrong thing. Focus on your lane. Another common thing that I hear a lot of people talk about when I get on these consultation calls is, I've heard, hey Mufad, I've heard so-and-so say this. Well, have you done your research? Who did you hear? That's my response, right? Who told you that? Who told you this? And majority of the time, they cannot answer. Because they don't know where they heard it from. Because they were not paying attention. It's just information that was programmed in their head about how this business works. You know? So yeah, just go in, tune out the noise. I'm going to repeat it over and over. And for all the work that you haven't put in over the last couple of years, months, it's important that you forgive yourself. It's important that you forgive yourself for not treating it with a sense of urgency. Because your success is of the utmost urgency, especially if you have a family. I've spoken to people that have kids, people that are married. You know, thank you for supporting. I want you to know that, you know, you're right there. Keep going. Keep supporting each other. For those who are supporting each other, the married couples, keep going. Support each other. That's how you're going to make it. You're very close. Don't give up, because the consequences of regret, you'll have sleepless nights, I'm telling you. You'll have sleepless nights if you miss these chances to put in the work. Because you're going to wake up one day in a panic. in cold sweats. You haven't done anything. Filled with regret. You don't want that. Take the chance. I hope you got some value from this video. If you still want to talk about how to market your home care agency, if you want to figure out how to put together your policy and procedure manuals for whatever state you are in, hit me up. I'll put my contacts in the description of this video. Schedule some time if you want to talk. Let's talk. See you in the next video.